Poet Robert Saadi once said, and I quote, "Literature cannot be the business of a woman's life, and it ought not be," unquote. Growing up, I witnessed all the women around me being suppressed by male authorities. Grow up, Tagya, you need to fit into the society. What will they say if you do this, if you do that, if you wear that, if you say that? Everything was supposed to be liked by the society. This one word always lit me up. It made me question, who are these people we call the society? And why do I have to be what they want me to be? There's a very prominent saying, behind every man's success stands a woman. But who is it that stands behind a woman's success? Is it a man? Is it a woman? Or is it just her burning desire towards her passion? Let's start with, what is success? Well, I'm in class 11th, and most of the children in my class are from quite well-off families. So for them, it might be JEE, NEET, MBA. But what about the overall success in life? The problems, the mistakes, the challenges, the traumas. So here we begin with the 5-year-old me, who started to notice things observantly. I saw my mother being really sad. Everything seemed like a havoc. I often overheard her saying, "So what if I don't have a boy child? So what if she's a girl? She is still my kid, and I will love her always." That day, that moment, it got burnt into my memory forever. It became an inspiration for me to go ahead in life. Well, my mom tried. She tried very hard to get a boy for her, doctors, IVF, and whatnot. How could I forget? The most important of them all, fortune readers. Pujas were done to get a brother for me, and me, being a sponge of a child, absorbed all of it within me. I started to think, is it my fault that I'm a woman? Am I the one who hurt my mom? She still smiled at me no matter what, through all those tears that left a mark on her face. She was still always there for me. I think I picked that up from her. I started pretending being strong. I started to bottle up my emotions. And finally, when the volcano of feelings was about to burst, I sat in an almirah, cried for hours, behind the closed doors. Well, they say, when life throws lemons at you, you should put up a shop and sell them. I believe in adding some salt, making an achar out of it. And that is the reason I always held on to them, for the pickle to ripen. So, jumping on to the time I was 7, there was a very nice and kind lady in our house, a helper. I used to be annoyed by her. Who wouldn't be if she asks you to clean the mess off your room at times? But her husband, he got drunk every night. He bet her up. I saw the bruises on her face, the green and blue marks on her arms. It seemed to hurt me. That is when I realized all women are hurt. Some on the body, some in the mind. And that is what silences them, and that is what makes them scared to embrace their own voice. Moving ahead from that, I think I want to be someone who inspires those women whose voices have been stomped upon. All those times when people ask my mom, "Oh, you have a single girl child? Oh, you don't have a boy child?" They did not mean to inquire. They meant to question her. They meant to question me, my abilities, my caliber. That I'm a mere girl. What can a girl do? Poet and writer Andre Norton, who also goes by the name Alice Mary Norton, had no other reason to go by a male pen name, but that she was never acknowledged by the society because she was a woman. She was never allowed to go higher than what men are supposed to be. Women still stand behind a veil, pretending to be pretty and delicate, chatting around with friends. They are considered to be that. They are considered to be ruled over. I wish to become someone who stands ahead, who becomes a representative of all those women whose voices have been stomped upon, who are scared to be a woman. My book, Vaidehi, it's about how a woman sees herself, how she sees the society and how she thinks about them, and what is it that makes her allowed to be suppressed by the society. There are a lot of girls, thousands of girls like me, and I wish to be the first one to come out and tell people that we have some worth, that all the evils in the society, all the crimes they have not eliminated, they are just hidden under the cape of this so-called equality that we always depend upon. Writing changed the path for me from then on. I used to be not a very bright student rather, a very average one. And writing for me was just something nerds did. But after that, it became a door for me into a room full of mirrors that reflected the society, all its scars, its beautiful stars. It became a weapon for me to fight the evil. It became an anywhere door for me. I could just remove any time I wish to escape this reality and come back all prepared to fight for a new destiny. I wish to be the change. I wish to be a better me, a new me. What do you wish to be? What do you stand for? What makes your heart beat? Thank you.